Have you ever watched a high-speed chase in an action movie and completely missed the moment the lead actor runs behind a wall and a completely different person, their stunt double, pops out the other side? As long as the jacket is the same color and they run in the same direction, your brain ignores the fact that the two people have different heights, different hair, and different faces. It assumes they are the exact same person. We usually laugh this off as a mistake in the editing room, but this trick actually belongs to you. Your brain performs this exact kind of continuity edit on your own reality every single second of the day. What feels to you like a perfectly unbroken, continuous experience of the world is actually a stitched-together, heavily smoothed-out story. We walk around assuming we have a flawless, high-definition video camera in our heads. In truth, the hardware of human vision is deeply flawed, and the raw data it captures is highly fragmented. You never actually see a raw, unfiltered version of reality. What you experience is a live, edited broadcast, carefully managed to keep the story of your life flowing without any sudden jumps. To understand why your brain has to edit your life, we have to look at the physical limits of human eyes. The raw visual data pouring into your head at any given moment is remarkably messy. Your eyes are constantly being interrupted. You blink, your eyes dart rapidly from side to side, people walk in front of you, objects block your view, and the lighting shifts constantly from deep shadows to glaring sun. On top of that physical chaos, there is a biological speed limit. It takes a tiny but real fraction of a second for light to hit the back of your eye, travel through your optic nerve, and be processed by your brain. Because of that transit time, your visual system is always operating on a delay. It is perpetually lagging behind the true present moment, somewhat like trying to watch a live sports game on a bad internet connection. If we had to rely strictly on this delayed, raw footage, doing something as simple as catching a thrown baseball would be physically impossible. By the time your brain registered where the ball was, it would have already hit you. To survive in a fast-paced, laggy world, the brain has no choice. It has to act as a real-time, predictive video editor to keep you safe. The main tool your brain uses to fix this visual lag is a psychological process that neuroscientists call serial dependence. Think of serial dependence as an extreme recycling program. Your brain takes the visual information you saw up to 15 seconds ago, holds onto it, and constantly mixes it into whatever you are looking at right now. This creates a positive bias. Instead of updating every pixel moment by moment, your brain pulls perception backwards, forcing the present to look like the recent past. If a friend turns their head, your brain averages their expressions together so they appear emotionally stable. By recycling these old images, your brain drastically reduces the amount of new math it has to do. It transforms visual processing from an exhausting chore into a highly energy-efficient routine. And this recycling process alters almost everything we look at. It changes how you see colors and basic shapes, and even complex snap judgments, like how attractive a person is or what emotion they are feeling. Serial dependence intentionally sacrifices pinpoint raw accuracy. It trades away perfect detail in exchange for a smoother, faster, and far more stable experience of the world. This temporal smoothing does not happen everywhere at once. It only operates within specific, invisible boundaries that scientists call continuity fields. A continuity field is a localized zone in space and time where your brain actively treats objects appearing one after the other as being far more similar than they actually are. Researchers mapped the exact boundaries of these fields. This chart shows the three-dimensional shape of a continuity field, mapping how strongly the past influences the present. By studying these peaks, neuroscientists proved exactly how this temporal smoothing effect operates within strict physical limits to keep our world stable. Continuity fields maintain a delicate, perfect balance. They allow us to notice when something truly new and dangerous appears, while keeping the rest of our environment comfortably and predictably stable. When we step back from the charts and the data, we are left with a fascinating reality about our everyday lives. The seamless, perfectly synced present moment that you feel you are experiencing right now is a highly efficient, entirely manufactured illusion. By constantly pulling the recent past into the present, your brain successfully transforms a jittery, delayed, and chaotic sensory feed into a continuous story you can safely navigate. Which leaves us with a strange question to consider. If your perception of right now is painted by the brushstrokes of a few seconds ago, are we ever truly living in the present moment? You might never notice the invisible, hard-working editor inside your own mind, but without it, the story of your life would be unwatchable.